Hey, it's Dawn Marie Mutel. Thanks for stopping by Life's Necessities and Luxuries channel. Today I'm going to recreate a Paula Deen's quick chicken pot pie. What you're going to need is some chicken broth, some Bisquick baking mix, a can of cream of chicken, a stick of butter, 2 hard-boiled eggs, 2 cups of chicken, and I usually use peas and carrots, but this time I medley with zucchini, some broccoli, carrots, etc. So we'll see how that comes out. So I take my 1.5 cups of Bisquick mix and 1 cup of whole milk, and I mix it well and get rid of any bumps and lumps. I put it aside and save it for later. In the meantime, I'm melting a stick of butter. Put it on low, drop the stick in there, and let it melt down, and save that for a little bit later. Preheat your oven to 350 and take your vegetables and put them into, I use a souffle pan, which I picked up at Pottery Barn. The chicken broth and the soup, which needs to get mixed in together. So I just kind of blob it in there, and then I mix it together with a whisk. So I just kind of mix it together. You gotta be careful because it's so thick, the soup, but you just want to make sure you get a good consistency going, and you just keep mixing it. It says to grease the casserole dish, but I just give it a little spritz of my spray around the sides to keep it from sticking. So now my mixture is nice and mixed well, and no bumps, no lumps. Now start layering your casserole dish with your veggies and with the chicken. So now I have a layer of veggies, and I'm going to add a layer of chicken. And now I'm going to add a layer of hard-boiled eggs that have been sliced. And now add some of the eggs that have been sliced, and I throw them in to the mix. And I just spread it around the bowl. And now I add a second layer of vegetables. Now these are frozen. I have defrosted them, and they're sitting in the bowl, and I try not to put any extra water in there. And then I add another layer of chicken. And if the chunks are too big, just kind of break them up with your hand a little bit. Spread it around. And I'm going to do one more layer of vegetables. I'm going to fill it till it almost gets to the top, but I have to leave room so that I can put the Bisquick mix on the top, so you have your pastry top. I'm going to finish off the rest of my veggies here. This is a mix of carrots, onions, green beans, yellow peppers. I thought it would be a little different, some squash and carrots, instead of just your normal peas and carrots. I thought I'd try it a little different. I'm going to put the rest of my eggs in there. Mix them around. And the rest of what's left of the chicken. And then I'm going to take the soup and broth mixture, and I'm going to pour it over all of the contents. And let that soak through. And now we're going to put the topping on. Okay, now we have to put the topping on. So I'm just going to take up the back of a spoon, pour the mixture mixture over the top, and you want to spread it across so that it covers the whole width of the bowl, of the casserole dish. And what I do is I kind of spin this around a little bit so that I can kind of keep that mixture turning and going around the top. nice and covered up. And I want to really get it to the side so that it just covers the whole top of the dish. You're going to have some of that soup mix coming through. I just take some of the thicker parts of the mixture and just make sure you really spread it out well. Cover everything up. Very nice. There you have it. And then I take the melted stick of butter and I pour it over the top. And now we're going to bake it until it comes out nice and golden brown in a 350-degree oven for about 40 minutes. Once it comes out of the oven, you want to make sure you let it cool down for a while and then serve and eat. Bon appetit. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to stop at the website at www.lifesnecessitiesandluxuries for more tips, tricks, and tutorials to living a very necessary and luxurious life.